Welcome to today's dish. Thank you for selecting today's spaghetti meal. It's going to be a quick and simple one. Let's have a look at some of these ingredients that we're going to have. Spaghetti. You're going to require a bit of an antipasto mix. So in here what I've got is some olives and some sun-dried tomatoes. I will also, included in this particular dish, fry up some prawns, just to drizzle over the top of them. And once I have that in place, I will be putting together a little bit of a feta sprinkle over the top. The items that we're going to need are probably going to be a frying pan for the prawns, and obviously a pot just to boil our pasta in there. Let's get onto it. Well, I started by adding some water to the pot. Next I'll grab some pasta, much that I think that I could eat, and I'll pop that into there. And we'll wait for that. To help with the cooking process, while your pasta is in the pot and as the water is boiling, grab a set of tongs. Once you see it softening up down the bottom, help it by grabbing the tongs and just slowly maneuvering the spaghetti under the water. As it softens up, it will cook a little bit quicker and faster. So slowly, without jeopardizing the integrity of the actual spaghetti strand. And it will get there. At this point, if you're happy to add some salt into your water, maybe a couple of drops of oil so it doesn't stick as much, now's the opportunity to do that. Another handy hint here would also be, now that you've got your tongs wet, instead of putting them on the bench, get yourself a plate and put them on top. That way your bench remains clean. Now we'll wait for the rest of this to cook to the next stage. Once the water's been boiling, and it's been boiling for the recommended time as of what it states, roughly 8 to 10 minutes on your spaghetti packet, grab your tongs, put them inside and have a look at your pasta. If your spaghetti is nice, floppy to a point, now it's time to take it off the heat and start to plate up some parts of it. Get your tongs, put them back onto that plate. Remember, a good tip there, keep your bench clean, put it on a plate. What I've done here is I've moved the spaghetti to the side here because the next part's not going to take too long. All I'm going to do is fry up the prawns in the frying pan. So I've got a little bit of oil in here, it's heating up at the moment, and we'll pop that in so they can come together all as one. What I've got here with me is a wooden spoon, so I can stir around once I put my prawns inside. Grab them and just push them inside. And you can hear the sizzle straight away. What I want to do is also drop it down a little bit, the flame, so it doesn't spatter as much. These won't take long at all. I like to have a little bit of char on them. The smell of the garlic, beautiful. Sometimes the tongs come in handy to flip them over. When it comes to plating up, I'm not sure whether you're a bowl person or a plate person. I like plates, so I'm going to use a plate for my plating up. We'll get my pasta. I've got my tongs, and all I want to do is grab them and twist it in place. Grab and twist across down the way. Next, I want to add in my antipasto mixer. Remember, this was just olives and dried tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes. I'm going to add that onto there. On top of that, my next stage will be adding my prawns. It's looking good so far. And finally, yes, I'm going to get my hands a little bit dirty here. I am going to crumble a little bit of feta cheese over the top of it. Always have things by your side. Got to have a little bit of green over the top of it. So I've got a little bit of parsley here. And I'll bring you in for the delicacy. And this is the big reveal. So we've made it. It's fork and simple. Let's see what it tastes like. I do still want to start off with the prawn first. Oh my God. Fork and simple. If by chance you haven't purchased the cookbook for this, please go ahead and do so. If you think your friends could benefit from them, send them a link as well. You know, and get them to be part of our creation, be part of the Forkin family. From me, thank you. I'll see you at the next one.